Hi, in this video we will learn how to make struct in C++. Struct is a collection of variables of different type. So we can define a new struct by using the keyword struct. We choose a name for this struct. Let's call this struct as employee. So we define a new struct and the name of this struct is employee. And inside this struct, we want to define the variable that belongs to the employee. For example, every employee has a name of type string. Maybe the employee also have age, maybe salary. So you see in this example, we create a struct. Struct is a collection of variables. They can be of different types and they belong to employee in this example. So the name, the age, and the salary, they define an employee. Now, how to deal with this struct? So we define this struct before the main, and we can use it in the main. So how to define an employee? So now it's like we have a type called employee, like we have a type integer, double, and also we have a new type like employee. So I can define a variable of type employee. Let me call it E1, like employee 1. And then I can, I define now a new variable called E1. And then I can assign values, like I can write E1 equals. So here you can write something like this. Like you define what are the values that you want to give for employee 1. For example, the name is Ahmad. I should give it a string. And then the age is 27. And then the salary is 7,000. So now I have a variable of type employee with these values. I can create another variable of type employee. Let me call it employee E2. And I can in the same line give it some values. Fatima. It has to be string. So I have to give the values in the same order. And age is 25 and salary is 8,000. So in this way, I created two variables of type struct employee and I give them values. So I can print these values. For example, if I want to print the name of the second employee, I just write E2 dot, so I use the dot name. So this will print the name of the second employee. So when I run the code, I will get Fatima. Same way, I can print, for example, the age of the first employee. How to print the age of the first employee? I write E1.age. So in this case, I will get 27. So this is the way how I can use struct in C++. It's very helpful to store the data for, let's say, for students, employees, for the books, or for anything. If you want to store some records for things that you want to deal with your program, so it's good to use struct. You can always have array of structs, like you have array of employees. How to define array of employees? You write employee, let me call array, and then you define 10. So like this, you have array of employees. You have 10 elements of employees. Like you can store 10 employees in this array. If you go to array 0, it will be an employee. You can, for example, give it some values. Mahmoud, and the age is 31, and the salary is 9,000. So I store this employee in the first element in the array. In the same way, I can print the information of this employee. So I can make cout array of 0, dot age. For example, here I'm just printing the age of Mahmoud, so it will print 31. Let me write here end line. So it should print 31. I forget to make another. It should print 31. So I also can have array of structs so that I can store more than one element of the struct. So in this video we saw how to define a struct. You write the keyword struct, you write the name of the struct, you write the variable that you need to make in this struct, and then we see how we define them, how we give them values, and how we print them. We also, by the way, we can give them values in a different way. So after we define employee E2, I can write E2.age equal to 22. So I just give a value for the variable age of this employee. E2.name, I can give it a value Khalid, and so on. Or I can give all the values once, like this example. I hope the struct is clear, and see you in the next video.